Hello. Have I mentioned how much I love this album? I think it's so fun. I love the rock and roll. Hello. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Thank you for all the resubs already and the hype train already. First hype train of 2026. Hi Noviel. Hi Sim. Hi Gemini. Hi FJ. Hi Mathilda. Oh, thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey Liz. Happy New Year to you and the Spuds.
Thank you.
How was
you
everyone's
doing?
New Year's? We had a truck catch fire and explode.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Dr. Death, for upgrading to tier 2 and getting us to 300
Hey
points
Liz.
last month.
Happy New Year to you and the Spuds.
Thank
you for being a friend.
Kaiser, hold on. Kaiser didn't say the truck thing. Who said the truck thing?
Cheers to
Jared?
a happy and healthy 2026.
Your Siri bot
Red
needs
heart
a refresh.
emoji.
Oh, lordy. Okay, Siri should be good now. There we go. Should be good. Thank you guys so much. I gotta get the fishing game up too. Okay, first goal of the new year, to be on time. To be on time. I'm usually about 10 minutes late, no matter when we start stream. Anyway, Mathilda, thank you so much for tier 3 and 10 months. Happy New Year to you too. I'm gonna get you some fish here in a second. Sim, thank you so much for 9 months. FJ, thank you for tier 2 and 8 months. Thank you, Daniel, for the follow as well. Jared with 47 months. No, Calabidius, I was all wrong. Calabidius had a truck catch fire. Sheesh. Thank you for 3 months as well. Thank you so much, Jared, for almost 50 months. Thank you, Dr. Death, for tier 2 and 3 months. Kaiser with 8 months. And Kyle with tier 2, 11 months. Almost. I mean, excuse me. Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Tier 3 now and 11 months. Thank you so much, Kyle, for upgrading. Seriously, thank you. That's 4 more points towards the plus points as well. So thank you very much. Okay, now I'm sweating. Now I'm starting to sweat. Luckily, you can't see it. Okay, captions, why aren't you working? Hello, what's going on? What's going on? Start. On Gaming Jam, thank you so much for 33 months. And TLR, tier 3 and 26. Exactly, no more tears.
Oh hey.
All right, captions
It
aren't working
feels
today.
like a whole
fine.
year since I've seen you, Liz.
I'm a potato.
Right, it feels like a whole year. I agree. It feels like forever. How are you doing, Jam? And DLR, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what the fishing game is doing, so I might
No
just get
more
some extra
tears.
fish today. How are you? Let me get caught up now. Hi, King Koopa as well. Michael. I'm sweating. Hi, G.I. Joder. Hi, Sarja. Hi, Paolo. Hi, Bud. You do have a Xena, you know what? I'll get it in just a second, Bud. Yep, I see it. Hi, Krugen. Hi, Lewis. Calabidius. Toby. Yep, today will be The Witcher 3 and New Vegas. We're just starting with chatting since it's the first of the year and it's our 12-hour stream, so we usually chat for a little bit. But we will definitely play Fallout New Vegas. Hi, Solifis. I'm sweating. Hi, Bromson. How are you? Hi, Mon. You too, Noviel.
Thank you for being a friend.
Getting caught up. Oh, thank you, Noviel. I thrifted this baby at a Goodwill. So thank you.
Happy
Gotta love
New
a good
Year,
thrift.
Liz.
Hi, Mayu. Cone of Shame. Thank you so much, Kyle, for upgrading to tier 3. Exactly. Exclamation mark late. You know it. Let's see that sweat. I know, for real. Oh crap, I gotta turn off Nightbot stuff. Anyway. Oh, and Japer as well. Thank you for 6 months. Happy New Year to you too. How are you? Thank you, Kyle. I definitely will. You're amazing, Kyle. And Miga, thank you so much. You too. Happy New Year, everybody. Let me read all of the early spuds. Get rid of all the December stuff there. Because we are in 2026. Woo! It's going to be a great year. It's going to be amazing. Did anybody do goals or anything like that? I do believe in New Year's goals. I believe in making things happen.
Thank
Kaiser!
you for your patronage. Thank 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 you for your patronage.
Okay, can't go any higher than that. Kaiser, thank you. I'm already sweating like heck. It was cold, now I'm hot. Thank you so much. I seriously appreciate you. I gotta read the stream streaks as well. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sweating. Thank you for all the gifts on my wish list. Thank you, thank you. Let me do like, I don't even know, at least 20. I'll do more here in just a second. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let me read early spuds before I get too far behind. First spud was Gemini. Thank you so much. Early spud, we have Gemini, FJ, Mathilda, Noviel, Sim, Bud with the Xena. You know what? I'll get that. Okay, you know what? I'll get it now. I'll get it now. As you can see, she does have the cone. I don't think she had the cone last stream, right? Which was 2 weeks ago now, which is freaking crazy. There you go. Gotta give it to her like that, because she can't get up really that well right now. She's my good girl. You're a good girl. You relax now, okay? Good girl. Until the next one. Until the next one. Oh, man. Thank you so much. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too, Kaiser. How was your Christmas? Everybody that celebrated holidays, time off. If you got some time off. No freaking way.
Moist.
No freaking way! Not the first of the year! Not the first stream! Please! No way! The freaking moist belly button is already out. We just got started. It's been 10 minutes! 10 freaking minutes! So cursed, Noviel. So freaking cursed. Disgusting! Tez! Blame it on Big J. That's what I'm talking about. Who caught that? Was that Kaiser? I know, seriously, the truffle shuffle. Hold on. Rye fam, how are you? I love it. Why is the Furby still free? What Furby? There's no Furby in here. You can get one on Amazon. How are you doing, Tez? I can't unsee that. It looks better on you than me. It's so cursed. Oh my gosh. Early Spud Club, G.I. Joder, Calavidius, Johnny, Whispers of Blue, Michael, Sarja, Krugen, Slane, Lewis, Sulfus, Vegas, Dr. Death, Mayu, Dialar, Kaiser, Miga, Kyle, Thanks, Collector, and Japer. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Kaiser, stay freaking warm. My gosh. I know my parents went home yesterday to snow. They said they had a few inches of snow. So I'm sure Bud and all my Ohio friends definitely have snow. Everyone up north probably does. My goodness. Hi, Sniper. Hi, Collector. Oh, and then let me see the stream streaks as well, because I can't see it on this one. I'm gonna go back through and give everybody that resubbed extra fish. Let me do that really quick too while I read the the streaks. I gotta get used to this again. I don't know if anyone watched the episodes of well, the episode of the Fall New Vegas, but I did have to finally record on my own, which felt kind of weird because I haven't done that in a while. So I had to play some Fall New Vegas on my own last weekend, I think it was, because we hadn't streamed in a while. So it was fun. It was definitely fun, and of course, something really crazy happened. Slane, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak as well. It was so fun. It was awesome. Okay, let me get Dr. Death. Even if you already got a fish, I don't care. You're getting more. I want to make sure everybody got their fishies for your resubs. I appreciate you so much. Okay, tell me all about your breaks. Anyone that took time off for the holidays, I hope you got some good family time. I definitely did. Thank you guys so much for being so understanding with, like, taking off that much time. I haven't taken off that much time, I don't think ever. Like 2 weeks in a row like that. I don't think I've ever done that. So thank you very, very much, because it was much needed and appreciated family time. It was amazing. Dr. Death, thank you for the 20 stream streak as well. Thank you so much again, Kaiser. Oh my goodness, for all the gifts on my wish list. And Kamakura, thank you so much for the follow too. Okay, I got all the fishes off. I know, seriously. Do you spread it on bread? Oh my gosh. Did you not get any time to just kind of chillax the past 2 weeks, Dr. Death? I'm gonna go ahead and change it. I don't know what this one is. We'll just get some regular. No, it actually wasn't, which is crazy. You didn't really miss too much. Obviously, we always just like trim out little bits of like just silence, really, just like normally for like the streams too. But man, it was so fun. So yeah, Wednesday's episode of Fault in Vegas and tomorrow's episode were recorded. Here's the cow dance on my own. Ready, steady, go. Boom, boom. I gotta make this bigger. Hold on. I can't go all the way around. Look at my actual belly button now. This is amazing. It's so hard. He makes it look so easy. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You really try to make me sweat. With the freaking belly button too. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to dance with the belly button. Oh my gourd. Thank you so much, Kyle. What the heck? Thank you for the 111. That's a good luck number, I think, right? That's pretty good luck. That is 20 fish and some more, but I can only do 20 at a time. Thank you so much. You dislocated a finger? Are you kidding me? Are you okay, Mathilda? How long ago? How much time does that take to recover? Also, Southpaw, thank you for the early Spud Club, too. Thank you, guys, so much. My break, I have had a pinched nerve. No! We're all breaking down. I have had a pinched nerve in my lower back since 3 days before Christmas, and the pain goes all the way down to my toes. Have you gone to the doctor or anything, bud? Okay, your time's off in February when you're off to Europe. How long are you going to be in Europe, Dr. Dad? That's going to be amazing. That's one big goal for this year is, the dream trip. That's just kind of like, a joking thing, but it's, I really would love to do something international this year, since last year was a lot of like within the US traveling, which I'm so thankful for sure. But I would really love to take my first international trip with my passport, because I've just recently got a passport last year in August. I haven't used it yet, and I've never had a passport, so I'm like really excited to finally travel somewhere internationally. So that's definitely a big goal for this year. Somehow, some way, it would be awesome. Let me get caught up here. I'm sorry for anything I'm missing. If I missed something, please retype it, copy paste it. I got to see my niece on New Year's Eve. Yay! My dad was bringing her to his house for the break, so they met with me on the way for lunch. That's awesome, Noviel. How was your time with family? I hope it was awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the hype for Kyle. That was so amazing. And Vera, how we're doing well. Cow dance, it's a party. And Raphael, how are you? King Koopa, how are you? What is happening? It's cursed. We're starting 2026 off a little cursed. Cooligan cursed. Happy New Year to you too, Raphael. The utter cam, I know, for real. Belly button cam this time. No, you spent half your Christmas in the hospital. I'm so sorry. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, that makes me a belly dancer. Oh man, a cursed one. Oh yes, so many updates with Xena as well since we last were hanging out on stream 2 Fridays ago, I think. 2 Fridays ago? Christmas was good. My brother came with his family to visit for a week. 2 nephews and my niece stayed at my house. It was a great time. Great to spend so much time with them, but they got me sick. No! I love my parents, but I thought they were going to get me sick too. But just in general, it's like when the weather changes, it's always like you're prone to sickness because your immunity is like lowered or whatever. But I'm sorry you got sick though, Lewis. At least the family time hopefully made it worth it. That's for sure. And yeah, hopefully you're feeling better now. Going for just under 2 weeks to go to some concerts. Ooh, what concerts? I was trying to plan out concerts as well. That would be another really cool thing. I really want to go to Rush, and then maybe Sonic Temple, which is like the music festival in Columbus, Ohio. I haven't been to the music festival since like 2018 or something like that. Whenever Metallica was first there at Sonic Temple. I don't think it was Rock on the Range at that point. But yeah, that was the last time I've been to like a big concert festival like that. So I'd really love to go again because a lot of amazing bands are going to be there this year. And like the lineups are crazy. Like it's so good, in my opinion, that you could go the whole weekend and like still miss awesome people. But most importantly, I really want to see Electric Callboy because I think they're so fun. Definitely one of my favorite newer artists that I've discovered through the Reaction channel. So I'd really love to see them perform. I think that'd be so fun. And at that point, I might as well go see a bunch of other bands too instead of just Electric Callboy. And it would be in Ohio too. So that would be a really cool thing to do. And then Rush, my mom doesn't want to go. I gotta double check with my sister, but I think it'd be a cool thing for my dad and I to go and see Rush together. I love Rush. Like, it would be so awesome. It'd be an awesome concert. So those are my two like concert hopes for this year. So we'll see. You need to renew your passport. At least renewing is a lot easier. I put off getting my passport for so long because it seemed like such an annoying process, and it kind of was, but it really wasn't that bad if I would have just like stuck to it and just got it all done in a day. Instead it took me a couple weeks. I had the papers printed for so long that I had to reprint them because they were out of date. Like they weren't the current papers anymore for your passport. So at least I finally got it done. That's all that matters. But oh, you're definitely allergic to fowl, and there was some chicken stock in something we had for lunch. What the heck? Yeah, stocks are always sneaky, for sure. So I totally understand that. You never know what kind of stock people might be using to make something. So I'm glad you're okay. Did you know that before, or did you just find that out? Hey, and Dragon King, how are you as well? Oh, was there like a nasty flu going around DLR? I'm definitely one of those people, like even before COVID, I've always been like that person that's like, dude, cover your mouth. Why are you coughing out in public? Like, or like that cough. I'm definitely a little judgmental. I'm not gonna lie with that kind of stuff because like you shouldn't be out in public right now or be wearing a mask or something. I don't know. I don't know if captions are working, but they don't look like they are. So I'm just gonna close it because it's bothering me. But anyway, yeah, it's like, ugh, it's so gross when people are just coughing and hacking everywhere. But I was driving home, had to use the restroom. The closer I got, the more urgent it got. I ran to the bathroom and pulling down my pants, how my finger got caught in my pants. Oh my gosh, Matilda, I'm so sorry. Do you have a brace on or anything? Happy New Year, Master Punk. Thank you. I saw that, FJ, and I cried embarrassingly about it. Not embarrassingly. That's amazing, FJ. That's like a lot of time they put into it, and it's family too, so that's like extra meaningful. So I would have definitely done the same thing. I would have definitely cried too. So that's so awesome, and it's so thoughtful. Hi, Mon. I know, I would love to see them. I already said hi, Mon. Sorry. I would love to see them. I've never seen Rush before. Okay, Beyond the Black, Amaranth, and Epica, Burning Witches, War Kings, and Visions of Atlantis. Those are, I think I've only heard of 2 of those bands in that list. So that'd be really cool. Oh, Clarkston, Michigan, August 4th, and I will be there for sure. Man, I'm surprised they're not doing Sonic Temple then, because I feel like with the lineup that they have for Sonic Temple, Avenged Sevenfold would be really good for them. But maybe they're just too busy with their own tour. Are they doing like a whole big tour, Kyle? You too, RJ. Thank you so much. And Thinkbolt, how are you? Thank you very, very much. Okay, you've had this for years now, but my aunt forgot when she made food. No, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're okay now, though. Ay, ay, ay. And Cozy Joe, thank you. You too. How are you? I know, exactly. And it's handmade, 100%. That's always like the best. They spend 90% of their time in other countries. Oh, really? I wonder why. Because aren't they originally based in California? Okay, so Xena updates. Yeah, she had to go back. I'm trying to think because it's been so long. But she had to go back. I'm trying to think. Okay, Friday she had the checkup. I'm pretty sure we streamed that day, right? She had a checkup like 2 Fridays ago. And then she had to go back in on Monday for new stitches. I'm trying to remember. So if anything's a repeat, I'm sorry. But I might as well repeat the beginning for anyone that might not know. But Xena had a lipoma, which is like a fatty, possibly cancerous lump in her leg, which is the side that's shaved and shown right now. Yeah, it just kept kind of growing over the few months that it was first showing itself. And it grew eventually to like a softball size, like lump in her leg. So finally got the surgery like 3 weeks ago now. And what, the 15th, December 15th, I think. And yeah, it was looking fine. And then like a week later, there was a checkup and it was just kind of like opening the stitches that she had because the bump actually ended up being a little bigger than they were expecting. So let me actually lower this a tiny bit. So they did the checkup on Friday. They said it looked fine, all this stuff. They gave us a cone finally because they didn't give us a cone initially. So we just thought that that meant that we didn't need to worry about her licking her stitches. Like there was maybe something new with the way that they do surgeries and stitches that we don't have to worry about having a cone. I didn't even think about it until like a few days later and when I saw her licking it. So yeah, initially the first few days she did not have a cone. So she probably licked it more than we expected or thought. And that might have ruined it. I don't know. The stitches. So Friday we do a checkup and we tell them we didn't get a cone, and they finally gave us one. They're like, oh yeah, that was a major oversight on our part, blah, blah, blah. So Saturday it starts to just like crack open pretty much her stitches, like in the center of it, because it's such a used joint. It's literally like her elbow, you know, and she has to squat to go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. So it's like constantly being stretched out to like its max. So Friday it looked fine, and then Saturday it started opening up like crazy to the point of having to call like the emergency vet line and getting help with that. And they gave us some help and tips to make it last until Monday, but it just kept gradually opening and opening and opening. It was insane looking and so gruesome. So then that Monday was our original appointment to do a checkup, and they ended up keeping her until like around the same time as the first surgery. So they had to do like a second mini surgery to repair the stitches and try to close it up as best as they can. And they thought maybe like the skin underneath wasn't letting it repair and heal properly because of the lump possibly being cancerous or whatever. So maybe that was part of the reason why it opened. There were so many, you know, things that could have happened and change, and like, yeah, there's just so many little, I'm trying to think of the word, not outcomes, variables that could have happened in that first week of the stitches and the surgery. So anyway, she had to get a second mini surgery on that Monday, a week later after her first surgery. And yeah, brought her home and she looked like better, and they were able to repair it, and they didn't have to take any skin from any other places at least, but it still looked freaking horrible. It's just so bad looking. So now it's been, what, 2 weeks now? It's going on the second week, I think, since the second surgery, which was on the 22nd. So the first surgery was the 15th. The second surgery was the 22nd, which she wasn't even supposed to get a second surgery, but they had to repair it. Did a checkup last Friday, actually Tuesday, the 30th. And they said it looks fine, everything's repairing how it's supposed to, but it's still like kind of open, and I don't know, it just doesn't look like I would expect it to, but they said it's fine. The vet said it was fine. They gave us more instructions the second time too, to like ice it and do Vaseline around it and all this stuff. So it's basically just kind of like crusting around it and healing, but it still just looks so sus to me. And like it just seems too wide to be healing properly, but I'm going to trust the vet. So she's supposed to get her sutures / stitches removed next Wednesday. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it just hasn't looked that much different. Like it's still kind of oozing as well. Sorry for TMI, but yeah, it's still kind of oozing too, and like making scabs around it. And I'm like, man, if she's getting removed next Wednesday, that's less than a week. how is she supposed to get her stitches removed if it's still oozing? She did mention that there might be an ointment that might need to be applied onto the wound after the stitches are removed, but I don't know. I'm just a little skeptical and concerned because it just doesn't look like a nice straight stitch line of skin forming back together kind of thing. And then the reason why her side is shaved a little bit, I got some clippers for her because she gets really matted easily, Xena. Sorry I'm rambling, but as soon as I'm done with this Xena stuff, I'll talk about something else. I'm sorry. Thank you for lurking. So because her wound kept oozing onto her fur, she kept getting more and more like nasty mats of fur on her side because that's where she lays the most. And then it would just keep getting gunk on it, and it was just so gross. So I asked the vet for recommendations, and there were these really cheap clippers off of Amazon. I ordered them, and I was able to shave the side of her. So now all I have to do is just kind of like wipe any ooze off of her skin instead of it getting matted in her fur. So I'm really happy about that. And I can use the clippers to trim her toes too, because she gets really hairy toes, and then it makes it really slippery for her to walk around. And she's basically mostly blocked off of all the tiles in the house now. She was trying to mess around in the kitchen while my parents were here, and she could not get up, and I was like, nope, you're blocked off of this now too. It's just not worth it. It's like she can barely get up because she's really kind of weak from everything that's been happening, and then it causes more stress on her, you know, stitches that need to be repairing instead of, you know, getting ruined and stretched out to max trying to like get herself up. So anyway, so now she's basically just like banned from the kitchen. So she only has like a tiny bit of tile that she can possibly go on, which is good for me, but I don't have to stress about her like falling and slipping on anything. So yeah, I was able to trim her, and I just basically trimmed most of her side because it was just all getting like matted. And yeah, now I can use it for multi-purposes. It cuts right through her dreads and stuff. I was trying to cut some of the dreads around her face because she gets really dreaded easily. So definitely some nice clippers for only like $20, and the vets recommended them. So anyway, I think that's mostly it for Xena. Yeah, it's just, I know, I feel so bad for her. She really is like the warrior princess now, you know, like I've joked about her being kind of wimpy, you know, she's a little anxious like her mom and all that kind of stuff, but she really is like a warrior, a trooper now. I've been joking about her being the trooper from like Iron Maiden, and I want to make like the cover art of that album, The Trooper. I think it's the album or just the song, I don't know, either way, and like put Xena on it instead, holding like the flag and dressed up in the whatever it's supposed to be on that cover of that song. So anyway, that is all that Xena's been going through the past few weeks. So she had 2 surgeries within a week of each other, and yeah, luckily now, yeah, and she's had no pain meds or anything either, and she seems to be fine with it. But yeah, she's been wearing the cone for most of the Christmas break, which is good because then we don't have to worry about her, but definitely all at night. And then if we're able to kind of just watch her, then she doesn't need to wear the cone. But I was actually working the other day, and I looked over, and she was just about to lick it, and she started like, she went bleh. And I was like, nope, and she like stopped immediately because we've tried to be on top of it. But yeah, trying to let her be free of the cone whenever possible, but if we can't be watching her, then she has to wear it. And she gets a you know what every time that she puts it on, so at least she's happy about that. So yeah, that's what's been going on with Xena. That's the single cover. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. With stitches and battle wounds, for real. Hi, Kate. How are you doing? Thank you guys so much. I try my best, FJ. It was funny. After talking to the vet on like one of the days after it was really opening up, and I was so lividly upset and mad that it looked as bad as it did that first week. I was like basically telling the vet, I was like, we had this list of paper, like this paper, double-sided. No one told us about the cone. No one told us to like ice it. No one told us to do a heat compress. There was all these things that they could have told us, that she had a drain in her leg. They told us that, but they didn't like highlight it on the paper. It's like, there were just so many things that were definitely oversights, that probably could have helped as well that first week. But yeah, I was just pretty pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. I was very, very mad. And so then when the second surgery had to happen, the vet actually made sure to check us out and tell us everything that happened and what to expect, instead of the first time. It was just some random, you know, vet tech dismissing like 10 people getting their surgeries. And I get that it's like automatic kind of thing. It's just like you're going through the motions, but like, how do you not know that a big dog with stitches needs to have a cone on? I'm not gonna think of it. I'm trusting you guys. So it was just like so many little oversights of things that probably led up to like it being as bad as it was. So yeah, I was definitely pretty pissed with that. So anyway, she went thoroughly over the paper and highlighted all the things and said to ice it 3 times a day and do the Vaseline and all that kind of stuff. So it was just kind of funny. I was like, yeah, well, this should have been told, like we should have been told to do this the first time instead of just like, yep, it's all good. I was not thinking it was going to be as bad as it was that first week. That's for sure. I was like, all right, must be fine. Hi, Daniel. How you doing? Sorry, that was all the Xena stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, at this stage they will want to keep it dry, and that's the thing, like she is still oozing and I'm like, it's been 2 weeks, why is she still oozing? Shouldn't it be healed and like drying up at this point? I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Mathilda, ramble on. I love Led Zeppelin so much. Thanks, Sim. Thank you guys so much for hearing me out. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, so just trying to put my whole trust in the vet. They saw that it looked kind of opened and all that on Friday, so, or not Friday, Tuesday, so it should be fine. But yeah, oh my gosh. Hey, King Harsha, how are you doing? If you're still here, because it said you were Mara lurking. Anyway, might make your way there too. It'd be so awesome. I absolutely, yeah, love concerts, and I haven't been to one in so long. Okay, I gotta fix one more thing. Okay, now that I'm done rambling on, what did I miss? Because I was so into it. It's one of those things where I gotta make sure I'm focused or else I'm gonna get distracted, you know what I mean? Anyway, I still have the stream tree over here too. I haven't even had time to like really clean up all of the Christmassy stuff. I did take a picture of it and I'll post it in the Discord too, so you can see all the ornaments and everything all together. Good girl, Xena, you relax, honey. You relax. Oh my gosh, so many things. Beth!
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potatoes.
Potatoes. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Thank you, Beth. What the heck? You stop it right meow. Hello. Not rambling. Important update. That's true. I've been keeping up in Discord and didn't know a lot of this. I know. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with like too much information in the Discord because I know it's a lot and it's a lot for me to explain and type too. So I figured I would just give you the basic update and then say bye to the belly button because I still have it on. So I figured I would give you a basic update and then update you on stream today. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I also have this stuffy hanger I gotta fill up with the rest of the stuffies. I still have this Merry Christmas truck I gotta take down as well. Oh man. Yeah, I don't really do requests right now because I'm trying to get back in the swing of it, Dr. Death, but I do have a link. I should pin it in the Discord as well. It's like a Google form. Maybe I can do that really quick. It technically says September, but it's not September, obviously. Oh, thank you, Gemini. Let me see. Gemini's on it. Let's go. Okay, so it just says song suggestion form, so that works out actually. I thought I made it a specific month. Okay, so let me, and your email isn't shared or anything, so I think you do have to type your name. Yeah, just your Patreon, Twitch, or YouTube username. So you can put it in there and I can get to it eventually, basically, is what I'm kind of doing. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this in the music channel. There should only be, I do want to look at this. Just gonna remove some of these pins really quick so it's only like the 2 things. Oh, what? Is this pinned or not? Why isn't it showing up as a pinned message? Oh, it's because I'm editing it on accident. Whoopsies. That's why. Because I pressed the... There we go. There we go. Okay, that'll make it even easier. Thank you so much, Gemini. But yeah, feel free to put any suggestions in there, and then I will get to eventually. But yeah, I'm trying to, my goal for this year is to get back to it at least once a month, basically. Not once a month, once a week. Sorry, I'm like multitasking right now. I'm trying, I'm deleting the fish. I thought I changed everything. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, okay, I think I got everything ready. But I forgot to change the little fish command there. Do 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 do. One more second. Sheesh, I swear, I'm so distracted today. I'm so sorry. I swear, I'm so distracted. Mute that. Shut up. Mute it. Okay. Oh, frick. Wrong thing. Hey, FJ, thank you for gifting to Gemini. Have you guys been playing more Fallout 76 as well offline? Anybody been offline gaming with friends? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, now that one is fixed. Kevo, how are you? Sent that form through. Thank you so much. That would be awesome, Kyle. If you want to take the time to do that, that would be really amazing. That's what I was trying to do last year, was like really get it organized for the reaction channel, and I just took forever to do it. But now that I have that form, it's so much easier, and then it does like sort it for me automatically, and I can check mark it. It's so nice. But yeah, so I'm trying to do the reactions again once a week. So I do need to do a bit of recording here soon in order to keep up with that goal. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. So thank you guys so much for your patience with the reaction channel. Juan, thank you so much. You too. How are you? How was your Christmas holiday break? If you had some time off. Hi, Megan. How are you as well? Yeah, you have to put your name, address, email, social security. It's a simple process just for a song suggestion. What Furby, FJ? I don't know what you're talking about. But you're right, though. Pencil Pusher, how are you doing? I'm glad you're doing good, Beth. Me too. How was your time at the end of December? I keep saying time off, but time away from me. How was everyone's time away from me? For 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. So sorry if I missed anything. Okay, let me get caught up here. Thank you so much again, Beth and FJ, for the gifted subs. Seriously, appreciate you guys. I missed you guys too, Kevo. It feels so good to be back. Ooh, Animal Crossing. I'm so excited for the update, Beth. I just added that onto... Also, Beth, we're matching with color, I feel like, today. My stomach is growling, even though I literally ate breakfast. Ignore it. I feel like we're matching. That's all. I got this at Goodwill. You know, that fancy store, Goodwill. Do that when you're home. Sounds good. Ooh, been playing Skyrim again. Let's go. What level are you in Skyrim? What level? You're always playing 76. I gotta try it again. It's been too long. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I haven't heard of that with your dude. Hey, Kaiser! Thank you!
A generous person.
From a generous person. Thank you, Kaiser. Thank you so much. Let me see. Let me make sure it did it this time. It looks like it did. Thank you so much for 10 gifted. I appreciate you. It's 2 in 1 for bands I'm gonna go see. Oh, that's awesome. The Amaranth and the Epica one. But yeah, Animal Crossing is gonna have the update, and I already put it on the schedule in my planner for the 15th? No, 16th? That should be Friday the 16th. And then we're gonna have a 10-hour stream on the 30th as well for the plus points we hit last month. So thank you guys so much again for that, and thank you, Dr. Death, for upgrading so we got it. Yeah, blood type, criminal record. Red Hope, how are you? I'm gaslighting me. No, you're right, FJ. I don't want you to feel gaslit. 402 gifted altogether, Kaiser. Thank you so much. That is so close to 500. That's a lot. Thank you. No matter what, it's a lot. So thank you so much for your support for me and our community. Everybody that gives subs. I seriously appreciate you. Play some Skyrim, started Dawnguard DLC, and play some Fallout 4. Let's go. I know. I can't wait to like just play games again. It really was just kind of like an offline thing. I played a little bit of Suika and just really hung out with you know, there was a lot going on with Xena. I'm not gonna lie, for sure. It was so busy with Xena stuff. I've been to the vet so many times, probably like 4 or 5 times. I guess I could count it. Hey! Let's go. Let me get your extra fish before I forget as well.
1 year Chloe, yay, but for some reason stream streak reset. Chibi Goku cry.
No, that is weird. Why would it reset? We haven't had a stream in 2 weeks. Aw, man. But either way, I'm so thankful for your tier 2 in 12 months. How are you doing? How was your time at the end of December as well? What the heck was I about to just do? I was gonna tap something. Can't remember. What was I talking about? Anyway. Back to the same old thing. Very distracted. Oh, I was talking about time with my family? I don't remember. Anyway. Have to log in to find out. I don't recall. No worries. Don't feel pressure to do that. Oh, you got a PlayStation 5. Let's go. Hope you had fun with it. Aw, thank you, Beth. And December was okay. I didn't get to bake as much as I wanted, but I'm still working on it. Same. I want to bake one more thing, and then I need to stop because my face has been so mad at me about it. My face hates sugar. I love it. So, I listen to Xena withdrawal symptoms. Whatever. I appreciate you, though, Sim. Amaranth. Oh, War Kings and Visions of Atlantis. Oh, that'd be nice. Valdez, thank you for the 5 stream streak as well. Kyle! With the 11! 11 is the lucky number, I think. Thank you. You're gonna make me make it 11 alert. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kyle. Let me make sure it actually did it. Hey, Matilda! I'm not lying. There's sweat there. My gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much, Matilda, with 20 gifted as well. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the extra support to me and our community. Thank you very, very much. Level 44, let's go. I know, Wayne, I'm so excited for Fable 4 when it comes out as well. I wonder if they'll have an update here soon. I know, you can say you're a vet of going to the vet. I'm like just as sick of it as Xena is, honestly. Going to the vet. Like, I feel like they know me now. Oh man, that Monday I went in, I had RBF. Super strong RBF. I was not having it that day. I was not in a good mood. That was when Xena's surgery was botched, pretty much. So I was just so ticked. But Jolie Poo, Happy New Year to you as well. Your streak is intact. Okay, good. Yeah, get it for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, and work on a Platinum. I need to get Skyrim for the PlayStation 5 too. I'll just play it randomly offline and get all the achievements. Eventually, it'll take me like 2 years. Enjoy your gifted sub, Hollow Man. Welcome in. Yeah, PlayStation Plus is very expensive. Thank you so much again, Kyle and Kaiser and Matilda. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Missed you so much. I'm getting caught up here. Happy New Year. Let's go. Did you guys do anything for the new year, by the way? My parents decided to stay one more day, which was amazing. Very thankful for all the time I got to spend with them because it was really like a good recharge time for them, which makes me so happy. They actually got to sleep in and like take naps. Not very many, but like they got to just rest and relax. My dad started playing Avowed. I love how I keep doing this. Blah, blah, blah. My dad was playing Avowed and tried that out for a few days. My mom and I did a puzzle together. And my mom did like a puzzle on her own as well. We made some really good food on New Year's Eve that I've never made before, like cabbage rolls. That's usually like our family tradition, but I made them my way, of course, and they turned out so good. And man, we had leftovers, and that's always the best because the flavor gets even better because it's just sitting there and stewing all together. So leftovers last night were just incredible. Oh man. Outer Worlds 2 and Clair Obscure. I gotta play that eventually. I know, I saw that, Dr. Death. Thank you so, so much. Let me get you 2 more fish for those 2 gifted offline subs. Thank you very much. The dream trip is just like overall, it would be so awesome to like just go somewhere internationally, Beth. So it's just kind of a goofy goal of basically I'm just trying to eventually do a little trip. I think that'd be so cool, an international trip, which I don't, you know, no time soon. There's no official plan, but that would be my dream
Thank you
for
for
sure.
being a friend.
Is a cool trip. Lindsay, thank you for 57 months. How are you? I saw TK was loving the mug.
Happy
I
New
was
Year,
loving
lovely
my
Liz.
awesome
LizXP
Lindsay
2.
designed Grinch and Xena mug. I love it so much. I was wearing my hoodie. Lindsay, you're so talented. How are you doing? Thank you so much for 57 months. I know, seriously, Kaiser, it's so cold. My skin is cracking. I haven't had to wear lotion in years when I was living in Florida. Oh, Leroy, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome into the first stream of 2026. I've been off for 2 weeks, and I hope you've been having an amazing
Thank you for
start to the new
being
year.
a
I don't even have words right now.
friend.
And Beth, thank you for 31 months. Thank you so much, Beth. You are amazing. Thank you. Oh
Here's
my
another
gosh.
one towards the goal.
Thank you. Yeah, my skin has been so dry and like cracking and like getting blood. You know, like when it starts cracking and you get like little dots of like freaking blood. It's so fun. I'm not used to it, okay? Because Florida, I didn't ever have to use lotion. The lotion was just going outside and getting all the humidity, 100% humidity every day. So I've definitely been spoiled. And my flip-flop. So yeah. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I know, Michael, I was thinking about that for sure. So maybe the next trip, since I was really trying to focus on just like offline family time, I obviously still was working and stuff, and I had, you know, I was getting videos up and thumbnails and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really nice to just like take some offline time, but I definitely want to do something like that for sure with my dad. I think it'd be so fun. Do. I know, yeah, the Prime subs and gifted subs don't count towards that 300 points, but that's totally okay. I am like very, very honored. I was very surprised we even hit it, so thank you so much for hitting the 300 points exactly last month, because we usually have a normal schedule, but this was definitely, December was definitely like a messed up schedule with everything, and then taking extra time off, which I usually only take like a few days off of like the holidays and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys again for still being here and still being so awesome, even though I took a good length of time off to be with family and everything while they were visiting. So you can do my pet run, sounds good. Any games you're looking forward to this year? I would really love to get another update on Fable 4. Obviously if GTA 6 ends up actually coming out, that'd be really cool. I'm sure there's a bunch of them, Leroy, but I can't think of them right now off the top of my head. But what about you? What games are you looking forward to? Yeah, you've been using Vaseline on your heels from cracking. It's the worst. I hate it so much. Yeah, it was so nice, Gemini. I'm very thankful I got to spend a good amount of time with them. Family is most important. I agree. I'm very, very thankful for that. Hi, Codename. How are you? How were your last few weeks of December? Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. Twitch kept sending you emails about it. FJ's got you. Let's go. No, you got the flu, Lindsay. I just heard about that from DLR. There's like a big flu going around or something like that. But I'm finally on the med. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Have you been working on any art as well, Lindsay? I've been thinking about more stuff for the coming year. Because we got Christmas. And we've got Halloweeny with the XP files. I gotta still get posters and poster frames and hang up stuff too. Anyway, so yeah, and then we got to go see some pretty lights around the area for like Christmas time, and that was nice to kind of like walk around and see some lights around here. I was honestly expecting more like holiday Christmas vibes around here because it's just so like southern and like country and all this kind of stuff, but really no one did very much decorating.
Thank you for
There were
being
very
a
few houses that had any lights at all.
friend.
I was very surprised. I don't know if there's like something going on and like people just don't feel like decorating. I don't know, but I actually did for the first time a little bit of decoration. Only like one string of like icicle lights on the garage, a little flamingo, some lights on the like tree out front kind of thing, like net lights. and then like a snowflake kind of projector onto the house. So not very much stuff, but it felt nice to actually want to decorate and make it look cute on the outside. In Florida, I just decorated like the two palm trees out front, and that was it. So yeah, try to do a little extra this year, and yeah, I was very surprised. There just wasn't very much going on around here. I know in Ohio, people went all out, like all over the place. You would just be driving randomly in the country and there'd be so many houses decorated. So I don't know. Verb, thank you so much for 22 months. How are you? Yeah, the O'Keefes. I'll have to look into that one. Getting lots of rest. Good. I'm glad you're doing that. Oh, I don't think I have been to Clifton Mill with Christmas decorations, but I've definitely been to Clifton Mill, I think twice. But never with the Christmas decorations. I bet that's so beautiful. Did you end up going? Did anybody else get to see some lights or anything for the holidays? Yeah, too tired. That's what I was thinking too. I feel like most people are just kind of like, I just can't. My life is too busy, too much going on right now for me to worry about decorations, which I totally understand. I was surprised I felt motivated to do it either, to be honest, but I was like really excited this year because I just love this house. Like, I just feel like it's a really, really nice place. But this neighborhood actually did do like a light decoration contest, and because it's really cool, like even though there is an HOA here, they're not as intrusive as the Florida one. They're not as naggy. They're not like, you know, being annoying like they were, and like driving around and monitoring everybody like they were in Florida. And they just try to get more like community involvement too. So they have like this little like bulletin board outside of the neighborhood, and they always have like Happy New Year or like whatever for the holidays. There's going to be garage sales this weekend. Like they just kind of keep everybody in the loop, which is really nice. And they actually had a competition. So the first place winner of the lights, like the best lights of the neighborhood, would get a $100 gift card, and then it was $75 and a $50 gift card for third place. And it was just really cool to see like them trying to like encourage people to like do that kind of stuff or whatever, and reward people for their you know, putting that energy out there towards the decorations and stuff. And yeah, it was just like really nice. So I like that kind of stuff. Not the duck belly button. That's fine, as long as it's not the moist belly button. Anyway, thank you again, Suburb. Right, do they measure your grass? I felt like they did in freaking Florida. Yeah, power wash your driveway. Ay, ay, ay. Luckily, I haven't heard anything about that here yet. Nothing here from the HOA, which is nice. Hi, Ryan, how are you? Yeah, more of the inside of your house. I still have my decorations up. Does anybody else still have decorations up? I still got the tree up with the ornaments, the lights. I plug them in every morning. That's my favorite part about the holidays. I just love like having the lights, like just a fun, like different vibe. I am excited to put stuff back to how it was, but it's nice to just enjoy those little decorations and stuff. How are you doing, Zach? I know HOAs usually suck. This one at least is better. And there's a pool here, so at least it makes it a little bit better and like more worth it to put money towards the HOA, because there's an actual pool, and it's not like huge. It's just like a regular pool or whatever, but it's just nice to have that as an option compared to Florida, which there were like no pools around anywhere, which was so weird. Even though obviously you could drive like a couple hours and be at the beach, but still I was very surprised about that. There's like so many pools around here. Hi, Stay Gold, how are you? What's going on? Yeah, exactly. So safe to say it's all good. Yep, I agree. Seems good with the HOA here. Yeah, but then others are a nightmare. Definitely Florida was. Did one string of Christmas lights half hung on the house, and yes, a life-size Grinch poster pulling the lights off. Dude, I was just talking about that actually over break, because that was one of my favorite decorations to see people do in Ohio, especially. They had like these cutouts of the Grinch and doing exactly what you said, and I've always wanted to do that with my house too. So maybe in the future I'll get like a nice Grinch cutout, because I love the Grinch. And yeah, that's such a fun way to decorate. Have it going, Michael. Appreciate you so much. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll be here for 12 hours, so we'll be here until about 10ish p.m. and we'll be playing The Witcher 3 to start, and then we'll end with Fallout New Vegas, which I think is what we did last time as well. Hi, Cliche. How are you? Yeah, I work too much, Kyle. Seriously, my tree was only halfway done Christmas morning. Luckily, Christmas was at my mom's. Does your mom decorate a lot, Kyle? Ooh, we got J Boog as Oxalosum as well. I'm gonna make sure to really hydrate today too, so don't let me forget. A lot of talking is gonna happen today. Thank you for Meyer Lurkin. Let me see what else I might have missed. We already have our President's Day tree up. Imagine. I've always wanted to do a not a Christmas tree. a Halloween tree. I think that'd be really fun. Yeah, decorations go through February. I agree with that. I like it. Took your tree down yesterday. I love it. I hate the idea of HOAs, but if they're really taking care of the neighborhood the way they're supposed to, instead of using it as a power trip, I can see the worth. Yep, 100%. That's what it seems like around here too, which is really nice. We took them down the day after Christmas. Didn't get them out into the shed until New Year's Eve, though. Yeah, it's always a process to put them up, and then always a process to take them down. My mom was watching some random shows while they were here, and one of them was like hoarding for the holidays, and these people were like Christmas obsessed, and they had like huge storage units in their houses full, and their basements and garages and sheds full of Christmas decorations. But there were a few of those people that they actually put out a huge display, and they had like people come and tour it and everything from like the neighborhood, so that was kind of cool at least. But yeah, that was kind of crazy though to see all the decorations that those people were hoarding. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, as long as they concentrate on things like junk cars, exactly. And when things get out of control, yep. I'm wondering if my neighbor near me, I wonder if she got like in trouble for this big old plant that was like taking up half of her house in the front, because it was really it was just one of the roughest looking front yards. And I normally don't complain, but that was like, it was bad. But they finally cut it down and everything, so now it looks like much better. And I don't care, like, have your grass be as wild as you want. I want more birds and bees and butterflies, all that kind of stuff. Like in the spring, I definitely want to plant way more like flowers and everything. I know I talk about this all the time. I want to have a garden, and just like promote more of that. We actually got a bird feeder for the first time ever. Got some bird seed and got to see a couple cardinals eating from it, so that was really cool. Haven't ever had a bird feeder ever. Ever. And it was really nice to get that. So that was something we kind of treated ourselves to for like Christmas. And yeah, so it's nice to kind of see some birds hanging out there and eating the seeds. And then I knew that spicy is the way to go. You're supposed to get like spicy bird seed, because I guess birds don't have like the taste buds to tell like it's spicy, but squirrels won't eat it because it's too spicy. So I got spicy bird food to go in there, and it's been really nice. I love like looking out and trying to see if there are any. Hey, Eric! Any birds eating the bird seed? Oh man. Yay, I'm glad it's warm. Yeah, electricity. Exactly, but amazing. I had a really good holiday.
We're rolling out, looking for America's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Dives. Let's go, Matilda caught Guy Fieri. Liz Fieri. Hi, Prime, how are you? She decorates enough for 10 people. I love that. Yeah, we're gonna get some today, as long as I don't lose my voice or something. Oh man, off until next week. Let's go. Do you have any fun plans? And Immortal, how are you doing as well? A new Vegas hat to claim? I gotta get it. I gotta just like play in general, like Fallout 76. Exactly, I gotta make some tea for sure about halfway through. Too lazy to take down Christmas decorations yet. I feel that. Maybe Sunday. Maybe. We'll see. Since we're partying it up today. Yesterday was just like kind of a reset day. Was really trying to make sure everything was like clean and all that kind of stuff. Getting some stuff ready for the weekend, like Fallout and stuff. So yeah, that was mostly what today was all about, or yesterday was all about, was just kind of getting everything ready to go. That's true. If you don't take them down, then you don't have to put them back out next year. True. You're gonna take your tree down tonight. Your mom's friend had a hoarding zone of Christmas decor in her basement. I love it. Hey, Naldella, how are you? And I was taking it down. I accidentally dropped. Oh no, I accidentally dropped it and broke my singular ornament. No, I'm so sorry. The good old Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. We did watch so many Christmas movies on Christmas Day, which was really nice. My favorite is Muppets Christmas Carol, and then I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. That was the finale movie at the end of the night of Christmas. It was just, oh, I love that movie so much. The only movie I didn't see that I usually do watch is A Christmas Story, because we would always have that on like the 24-hour loop that they have. at my parents' place, but I did not watch that one because I've seen it so many times, obviously. But yeah, I was trying to watch a couple new ones. There was a new Christmas movie, if you're into that, and it was called That Christmas, and it's like an animated Netflix original, I'm pretty sure, and it was actually really, really good, and I teared up, I ain't gonna lie. So that's how good it was, in my opinion, and I would recommend that one for sure. If you're looking for something like nice and cozy and kind of like modern, but then also it's animated too, and I like the animation style, and it just had like a good story, like with everything. So I really recommend that one. Yeah, the yard is like a jungle all summer. I love it. Eric, how are you? And Morgan, how are you as well? Hold on. Happy New Year. Happy New Year from South Carolina. Yeah, after this weekend, but inside we'll keep cozy for a while. I love it. Why not? And RC, thank you too. How are you? Melanistic song Thrush. I love how Thrush was automated. I don't know why. In my mom's garden this morning. Apparently they're pretty rare. Okay, let me look it up. Let me look it up. I love how the fish is still going. It's because you guys have been too amazing. I think it just got caught up now. I saw Suburb on there. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's pretty. I have like a little South Carolina book. It kind of reminds me of a bird in our area too. Aw. Yeah, I want to just promote more little creatures around. Even though there is a freaking bunny, and I've talked about it before. There is a bunny that just kind of like lives.
Potatoes.
Hey,
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potatoes.
Thank you so much for 5 gifted. 5 gifted subs. Oh, and I see Codename got one too. No ads for those awesome 5 people, and it supports our community and me as well. So thank you so much. And you get 5 fish. 5 fishies. Oh man, you had a snowstorm. How much snow did you end up getting? Because I know my parents, they drove home yesterday and they had a couple inches, they said. But yeah, I think I was saying that my parents stayed an extra day, which was really nice. And yeah, it was just an amazing time off with my family. I'm very thankful. Ate some good food and everything. Didn't really like go out too far and do too many like adventures like we've done before. Like we went to like a few different cities. Hey James, thank you. Thank you for almost 30 months. How are you doing? Because we're worried about Xena.
Kayla's
So we
hey
don't wanna go
everybody,
too
happy
far
new year.
and have her be alone for
LizXP
too
high
long.
5.
Even though now Xena's like super used to the cone that it doesn't even matter really. At first I was very worried about her because it seemed like she was getting stuck on things and I didn't want her to hurt her neck or something, getting stuck on a wall or stuck on a chair. So now like everything in the living room and dining room was like moved out of the way for her. Anyway, so yeah, we didn't go too far. We just kind of stayed locally, which was really nice. So yeah, it was a really, really good time with my family. So I'm very happy. No, I wish though, thanks. I wish I could have made it up there. How are you doing? I think it's just a little too far to be away from Xena. Hey, Tiska! Let's go, Tiska! I'm glad it's finally working. How are you? What the heck was going on with it? It was just like a glitch or something? Ain't nothing but a Gville baby. Hold on, what is that? Ain't nothing but a G? Is that what it is? Thank you, Nelso. How are you doing? How was your end of December? End of 2025? That's what I should say. How was your end of 2025? Because I keep wanting to say like so many different things. Anyway, it's like the opposite of albino, so they have a lot more pigment than usual. That's so cool. That's awesome. I've always wanted to see like a bird of paradise because they're like really pretty. They got about 2 teaspoons worth of snow. Did you really though? Gosh, what else would I even talk about? I don't even know. But yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. We got it all caught up, but I do want to give a few more fish to the amazing Kaiser. At least like 10 more from the wish list gifts earlier. And then also Kyle, I want to give a few more for the tip. Do 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 do. Gotta be honest, I'm doing absolutely amazing. Yay, good! Starting the year absolutely amazing. Yay, that's awesome. They're everywhere here, really? But you're talking about the plant, aren't you? Because there's a plant and a bird, an actual bird. Bird of Paradise and the flower look pretty similar, which is probably why they're named the same. So cool looking. Yeah, the plant. I wish we had some around here too. 4 feet of snow. Oh my gosh, disgusting. Ay, ay, ay. Sounds absolutely frigid. And Jordan, how are you doing? You know how I feel about the winter. I'm already so cold, and it's only been like, you know, it's been pretty freaking cold considering in South Carolina. Especially in the mornings, like letting Xena out and stuff. It's like 29 degrees, 20 something degrees. Oh my god, my gosh, I have to get a winter coat to let her out. It's hard on me, okay? I'm basically a Floridian at this point. With a little bit of Ohioan blood, even though I lived there pretty much my entire life. So anyway, yeah, I'm a little weakling. Gosh, let me look through my pictures really quick. Also, I missed it if anyone said that you have like New Year's resolutions or anything like that. Because I really do, like, there's so many things that happened, especially this year, that happened because I feel like, I don't know, I do feel like the power of manifesting is a thing. If you put those vibes out there, it'll happen eventually. And there was definitely a few things that happened this past year in 2025 where like I thought about it. I kind of like put it in my mind. Didn't think about it all the time, but I just kind of like, you know, oh, this would be cool if this happened or whatever. And it actually happened. So I definitely feel like I like it. I'm all for trying to, you know, if there's something you feel like you need to improve on or work on or whatever, I like it. I like having a goal to like work towards. Like reading, for example, I went from no reading at all to like, okay, I'm gonna set a goal for 6 books in a year. That's a book every 2 months. I can do that. And now I read, I think, 14 books last year in 2025. I'm really, really proud of that, especially with the Kindle. The Kindle definitely helped with like some extra motivation to read because it's just so easy to take wherever you want to go. So yeah, that was one of my goals that I've set for the past few years, and I just really love it. Mon, thank you so much, Montanster. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I probably did, but thank you so much for following. Welcome in. And Cal, welcome in as well. Mathilda might be here lurking, but Mathilda is so awesome. Thank you so much for coming in and saying thank you to her. Yeah, you're going to work at 8 a.m. I bet it's even colder things. It's probably at least 5 to 10 degrees colder where you are. It's going to be in the 80s here. I gotta look up and see what the temperature is going to be today. It was the most beautiful sunrise this morning, but then immediately it went gray. I should have got a picture of it because it was just stunning. It was so beautiful. But now, yeah, it's pretty gray and dreary. Also, I did make the rest of those Grinch cookies that we made for the Grinch cooking stream on that last stream. And they turned out so good. Oh my gosh. I froze the dough and then just baked them. And we really loved it. It was delicious. All of my phone is pictures of Xena's leg. And it is literally like, oh, heart-wrenching. Because I've been taking a picture of it every day, if not multiple times a day. So half of my camera roll is very gruesome pictures of my dog's leg. So fun. So fun. Oh my gosh. I'm looking through pictures here. Yeah, I ended up doing 2 puzzles, which was so nice. Ooh, Xena got to pick a couple different toys, so that was really nice. She hasn't really got to play with them too much, but she did get a few new toys for like the Christmas time. She already destroyed the purple one within like half a day. And then she destroyed the gator one, which was like more of like a plushy kind of design. And if it's a plush, she will rip it to shreds. She will find all the weak points, the freaking eyeballs, the toes, the tail. She will just rip it. She puts it between her paws and just rips. Anyway, so she does have 3 of those 5 toys still alive, which is nice. Oh my gosh. Here's some of the lights that we went to see. And it was like a free thing to walk around, which was really cool. And I took a picture of this because it reminded me of Fallout, of course, because my nerd brain is always thinking of things that remind me of video games I've played. And so this was like a 2-headed looking swan. And I thought it'd be funny to eventually make it into like the 2-headed bear for the New California Republic. But instead it's something with swans somehow. But it was supposed to be like the swan was supposed to be like moving its head, but it was frozen in place and it wasn't moving. So it just looked like it was a 2-headed swan. And it just reminded me of Fallout, of course. Let's see. We went for a nice little walk too in an area we've never been to, which was nice. Here's my dad playing some video games, playing Avowed. Playing Avowed. So that was nice. I was glad he was having some fun and just like really enjoying some game time without having to work, because my parents work so hard. They're definitely my motivation for like so many things. They inspire me all the time. This is the puzzle that my mom and I did. It was a Christmas Story, like Thomas Kincaid puzzle. It's 300 pieces, but man, it was freaking tough. We just did a 500-piece South Carolina puzzle, and this one was way more tough. It was nuts. But we got it done, so that was nice. Here is the little bird feeder with one of the cardinals on it. It's kind of blurry because I was taking it through a freaking window because I was trying not to scare it. So it's a little weird looking because of the, whatever it's called, the screen. But yeah, so that's like the little bird feeder with the shepherd's hook thing. So that was cool. We've seen a couple of cardinals there. Oh my gosh. And then we played a lot of our favorite game, which is Phase 10. The Phase 10 card game. And my mom won once and my dad won twice. And we played it as like our New Year's Eve kind of thing, which was really fun. So the last winner of 2025 was my dad. My dad won twice in a row. He was crushing it. Oh my gosh. If you ever played Phase 10, it's definitely one of those games where it's like, it's hard to get into at first because there's so many different rules, it feels like. But once you're into it, then you're kind of hooked on it. It's just so fun. Anyway. Oh my gosh. They went missing. Dang. You're the worst, but I'm always expecting the best, but still prepared for the worst. Oh man, I hope they find them, Thiska. Sheesh. Yeah, exactly. Gotta be realistic about resolutions, and it's totally okay if you end up not completing any resolutions, but at least if you are able to do a small goal, that always feels good. I'm always a goal person. It's forecast to not be above freezing till Monday here. Sheesh. I said it right. Yay! I'm having an amazing day. What about you? You guys are cute. -20 when I left for work at 1 a.m. Oh man, because you're talking about the weather, Kaiser. Oh, I believe it. But Xena's doing okay. Codename. She's a tough warrior princess for sure. I can't wait till she's fully recovered so we can take her on a fun trip instead of trips back and forth to the vet. My car is pretty much just like a Xena transport at this point. It actually got to the point because I don't feel like cleaning it because Xena's just going to be in it a few days later, it feels like. So I've been kind of leaving it a little messier than usual, which is still not even messy really. It's just like hairy in some parts and there's slobber on some of the windows. But I literally opened up all the doors one day and just used my leaf blower and just tried to blow out as much hair as possible because I'm like, I'm not going to vacuum it and get all detailed with it because Xena's just going to be in and out of it a few more times before I can officially clean it. So yeah, I was like with the leaf blower, like just blowing out all the hair. Also, Zach, thank you so much for the 25 stream streak and thank you for the hydrate. I will definitely do that. And thank you for the Xena treat as well, Mathilda. Hold on. Exactly. New toy haul. Xena definitely deserves it. Oh my goodness. She has been such a trooper with these surgeries. Here you go, sweetie. This is from Matilda. Aww. Good girl. She's such a good girl. Oh, man. Yeah, I had to make a very good and full meal. Heck yes. Yes, take drinks. One hell of an adventure tonight, for real. Xena has not healed completely yet, Stay Gold, which is just definitely frustrating. I've never dealt with something like this before, so like I was expecting it to be a little quicker than it has been, I guess. It didn't help that she had to have a second surgery for the stitches to be repaired, but yeah, she's still just kind of like, still doesn't look great, in my opinion, for it being like 2 weeks now since she had the second surgery done. She's supposed to get the stitches removed Wednesday, so I don't know. The vet keeps saying that it looks good. It looks like it's supposed to be looking. And I'm like, it looks horrible to me, but I'm not the expert, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, or Swan from Fallout 4. I love Swan. He's definitely my favorite behemoth ever. Love Fallout. Let's go, Calavidia. It's not a quick game either. You will be playing it for hours. Yep. It's one of those games that if you can play it earlier, the better. Because we stayed up until 11. I think we started at like 6. Stayed up till like 11. It's so fun. But we've paused it before too. Like if it's taking too long, we're like, oh, we'll pause it until the next day. Hi, Igor. How are you? And Dennis, how are you? Thank you so much for the Happy New Year. Got sick like a mofo? No. Did you get a flu too, Eric? Apparently there's like a flu going around. Welcome back, Dr. Death. I know, right, Eric? That's how I feel. I'm like, something ain't right. I mean, it definitely looks better overall compared to the first time. But still just like, I don't know. Like, I expected her skin to be repairing in a line where the stitches are. I've never had stitches either in my life, knock on wood. So I don't know, like, what's a normal, like, how it's supposed to normally look. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's looking right. But she just got checked out on Tuesday? Just on Tuesday. Today's Friday. She just got checked out on Tuesday. Again, they said it looked fine. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, she's supposed to get her stitches removed Wednesday. And in the part that it's like a little separated looking and the skin's just kind of like trying to repair itself, I guess, you know, that you can't really see a stitch line like you can for the top and bottom of her scar right now, her healing stitches. In the middle, it just kind of like stitches like sticking out, like the ends of the stitches. So I'm like, it looks like her skin is literally eating it. So how are they supposed to remove the stitches if it's like inside of that skin? I don't know. So we're gonna see how that is on Wednesday. I'm not looking forward to it. I am, because I want her to be done with it, but as long as it's right and she doesn't have to have anything else happen, then I'm fine with it, obviously. I just want her to be 100% and like have fun again. I feel like she's just been like, she can't really play with her toys too much unless she has her cone off. And like she always wants to rub her face on the floor and like get all amped after eating food, but like can't let her do that either because her legs are up in the air and they're like getting stretched and bent and all of her stitches are getting like moved around. So yeah, it's definitely, I can't wait for it to be done. You usually get stuck on phase 7. I think it's 2 sets of 4. Yep. Hold on. 7? I think it is 7. It's 2 sets of 4. I'm pretty sure. 7, 8. Because phase 8 is 7 sets of a color or whatever. 7 cards of one color. And then I think 9 and 10 are 5 sets of 5. A set of 5 and a set of 2 and a set of 5 and a set of 3 is like phase 10, I'm pretty sure. The phase I got stuck on that last round with my dad winning on New Year's Eve was phase freaking 3, Calabidias. I was so annoyed. Like, I'm not a very competitive person, but I get frustrated if I get stuck on something. I was stuck on that level, on that phase for like 7 rounds. And then my dad just kept being like, boop, putting all his cards down. I'm out. I got all of them. I'm out. I'm like, we were obviously joking. I don't like actually get mad, but I was kind of like, it's not as fun now. I don't want to play anymore. Right, Zena's doing it her own way. Yeah, she's been acting normal, Eric. She acts like she's like, you know, she's happy, trying to have fun and everything. Obviously, she doesn't like the cone, that's for sure. But like I said, we have been giving her extra treats for when she does have to put the cone on, so she always gets one every single time. So she doesn't hate it as much now because of that. There's food motivation. But yeah, like she seems fine. Like I've been icing it. The vet told me not to ice it anymore, but like not as in like you shouldn't because it's bad. She just said, no, you shouldn't have to because now it's pretty much healing how it should and there's no inflammation or whatever, but it's still like red around it, like pretty red. So I've been icing it anyway, even just for a couple minutes to hopefully help with everything. And then still doing the Vaseline around it to help with the scabbing. It's just, yeah, trying my best to take good care of her. That's for sure. Yeah, thank you, Stay Gold. I'm sure it'll be fine too. I'm just a worrywart. I know stitches always look bad. Oh man, yeah. I guess it's just seems worse to me just because it's like stretched in that one section. I'm like, what the heck? At least the first time it started stretching like that and breaking, it looked like all of it kind of started breaking, not just that one part. So now it's just really that like honed in area that's kind of just wider than I would expect it to be, and it just looks like it's fresh skin kind of growing. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, luckily she's like 99% normal. The last percent is just like those stitches being done. Wow. 1 parrot, 1 turtle, 2 snakes, 3 cats, and 7 dogs fed and happy. Dang, that is a lot. Okay, internal deep stitches are made of stuff that dissolves in the body. External stitches, they just cut one side and pull it through. Okay. Yeah, they said it's not going to take that long, but I'm like, okay. I'll trust the process. I'll trust it because it does look better than it did the first week, that's for sure. Yeah, you've had the dissolving stitches disappear too quick. Really? I've never dealt with it. My dad has definitely had some stitches and some things like that needed to be like repaired because he does a lot of tough work with heavy windows and doors and all this kind of stuff that he can just like injure himself on pretty much. And yeah, he was saying that he was surprised that there's nothing covering the wound. And I guess, you know, pet wounds are different than human wounds. I don't know. But yeah, we're supposed to get a cream or something next week, I think. So just, yeah, keep hoping for the best. And I just want her to be better. And yeah, I really want to take her on a fun trip, like I said, even if it's just to like a local park or something. Just a little adventure instead of just always to the freaking vet. But yeah, I'm going to take my ball and go. Yeah, is the body sending extra good stuff? Okay, good. Good. A hematoma on her ear once from shaking her head and whacking the ear on a coffee table. Excuse my stomach. I'm going to have some peanut butter pretzels. I'm so hungry for some reason. I guess it is almost lunchtime. I've talked for almost freaking 2 hours on the way to an hour and a half. Surgery and healing was a nightmare. She had to wear a tight hood on her head for a month. Oh, a whole month. I feel like Xena's going to be about that too. Like, I don't think there's any way she's going to get her stitches removed and have the cone not to need to be on anymore. So yeah, oh man. I'm glad they eventually healed Stay Gold. We also did get sorry all the updates are about Xena. Obviously I love Xena so much. She's my girl. She's 9 years old, which is insane, and the average lifespan is supposed to be like 5 to 10. So I want to make sure that's even longer than 10 years old that Xena is around because I love her so much. So yeah, trying my best to make sure she lives well past 10. But crap, what was I gonna say? Xena update, Xena. Oh, we did get the results back on whether it was like cancerous or not, and it was a like you hear my stomach? It was like stage 1, like a very small cancerous tumor, like as in like a small stage of it. So she says that there's a low chance, a really, really low chance of it growing back. I think I did say this in the Discord, but there's a low chance of it growing back, but she's not worried. She thinks that it'll be fine. So no regrowth of it, but it is good that we got it removed for sure. So yeah, it was actually a little cancerous, which is crazy. So very glad that it's removed, but yeah, hopefully the healing process speeds up. I'm tired of looking at her leg looking like freaking Mr. X or whatever from Resident Evil. Launch time 54, 53. Thank you, Codename. I have not watched it yet, Dennis. I'm gonna watch it when all of them are out. But how many episodes are out now? 2 or 3? YouTube BM, how are you? Oh, your dog just turned 10. She still thinks and acts like a puppy, right? Same with Xena, other than the stitches and stuff and the cone. But Xena's the same way. She's definitely very, very happy, energetic dog. Turns 11. Oh, that's amazing, Kyle. So 1 more month. Okay, 3 are out. 5 more to go. Okay, so 3 episodes. I think my dad maybe watched the first one. I can't remember. Yeah, it makes me sad. She's turning gray. Luckily, Xena's always been gray. Or else I would notice that too, probably. But yeah. Aw. 3 episodes. Okay. You haven't seen the 2nd or 3rd yet? I'm very excited to finally watch it, though, for sure. So my plan is to probably watch and react to it in February when all the episodes are out and I've played most of the game. Do you guys think there's a chance I could finish New Vegas this month? Because as soon as we finish New Vegas and The Witcher 3, we'll jump into the next game, Mass Effect. And also Gears of War. So yeah. Ooh, AZT, Fallout Energy Drink. I wish I could try that. How are you doing, Silly Cat? I'm not going to read the rest of it if it's a spoiler. Over a year old, aw. And I share a birthday? That's amazing. Today we're going to be playing The Witcher 3 and Fallout New Vegas is the plan. Gears, I'm so excited. Yeah, Bass Pro Fishing, you know I would. Isn't that long? Really, you should be able to. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. Your baby boy turned 24? For real? That's insane. The IT series, welcome to Deary. You hear that? Is that the Brotherhood of Steel? Sus. What the heck? Wow. I think the Brotherhood of Steel just flew past my house. I couldn't see anything though, which is sus. It's sus when you hear something like that fly over your house. Literally sound like a train over my house. And then it's foggy, so maybe it's a UFO hiding in the fog. They don't want us to see what it is. I'm always into conspiracies. Anyway, yeah, I think it was just Brotherhood of Steel though. It's fine. I know, is it my stomach? Hold on, there's an IT Crowd new series? What? With like the original IT Crowd crew? Moss and Roy? Yeah, if you do a lot of 12-hour streams, we will be doing this 12 and then we'll do a 10. And then we'll have full schedule this month as well. No interruptions. Oh, okay, let me check, Noviel. I'll definitely check that. It was screwed up in all the best ways. How long has it been out? I've never heard of this. We tried the first episode and we're just confused. Yeah, I don't know about this show. Oh, it's it, as in Pennywise. Oh. I was thinking IT Crowd. Completely different vibe, for sure. Okay, I've never seen that. IT as the killer clown. It. Okay. I'm like, what? IT Crowd has something. Welcome to Deary? Whatever. Yeah, I'd rather watch IT Crowd. I was thinking that. I'm like, what? You're definitely onto something. I think so. I'm definitely a little sus. Oh, because I won't pay more. Well, maybe it'd be worth it to pay more for the month. Or maybe just watch it when it's all done and then just do the extra and then cancel it immediately. You have 2 of them still in the fridge. I don't want to open them. Okay, let me look it up really quick while we have the ad go. Even though I probably should take a really quick break and grab like some lunch before my stomach growls out of control any more than it has. Hold on. It is Amazon tea, right? No. What's the name of the tea? Arizona. Not Amazon. Okay, well now they actually have it available. Okay. I was trying to look. What's going on, Slap? Slap, let's go. Ooh, Liquid Death has like sparkling energy drinks now too. Well, that's fun. Okay, I might put the variety pack on my wish list. It looks like it should be good. And I want to try it. I'm trying to work on that too. I need to add that to my goals, but I'm trying to be better about energy drinks as well. Yeah, it should be fine. Usually energy drinks are all good to go. How are you doing, Slap? How are you doing, Callie? It was awesome. I'm very, very thankful. Thank you, everybody, for letting me take some extra time off, more than usual, to enjoy family time. I was very thankful for that. And my parents got to really rest and relax, which makes me so happy. Because they're always busting their butts, working hard. Yeah, I think the variety pack would be fun to try. It's a 12-pack. That's a pretty good deal. Oops. There we go. Cool. Thank you, Noviel, for reminding me to check that and see if it was available. Dead billionaire? That's fun. I love
Thank you
that.
for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you so much. Okay. That was quick. That was probably the quickest gifted item on my wish list. Thank you so much, Kaiser. You cool again? I'm so excited to try it. I'll definitely try it on stream. Thank you very, very much. Noviel, thank you for even reminding me to add it and to double check that it was on Amazon still. Oh, you were kidding? Okay. You're good, silly cat. I just don't want any spoilers for sure. For the show, for anybody. From anybody. Thank you. I used to smoke death cigarettes back in the day. The warning label said this will kill you. Yep, my dad definitely smoked a lot of cigs in his day, but now he does like the vaping, which he does a lot less, which is so nice. I'm glad you're doing well. Let's go. Let me get you an extra fishy slap. Thank you very, very much again, Kaiser. You were too nice. First one I tried was peach. I love a peach flavored anything. Yeah, exactly. I already paid for Prime, and then all these like streaming services make you pay a little extra for no ads. Oh, you got a compliment? Let's go, Slap. That's so awesome. Aw, that makes me so happy. I was living in my Fallout zip up and the Happy Holidays green Grinch one over winter break. That's for sure. Yes, make some good dinner. Dr. Death sounds good. Arizona tea, Amazon tea. I know, Kate. I don't know why I was thinking Amazon because on Amazon, I guess. Yeah, they're huge, right, Gemini? For real. Like 12 ounces. That's a great show. I know. I love IT Crowd. It's one of my favorite shows ever, probably. Like top 5 for sure. How are you doing, Ball? Thank you so much for Happy New Year. Closest thing I would say to a spoiler is spoiler. The word spoiler. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Slap, for the promo. Thank you. That's awesome. Yay. I know, I love it so much. That hoodie. The hoodie is so comfortable too. I used it on so many walks as well because the weather's been so up and down. One day it's 60 something and I'm sweating on a walk, and the next day I'm freezing on a walk. Okay, Silo is on Prime, I think. Have you seen it? I've not seen that, no. I'm really bad with shows and movies. Yeah, I'm always just so behind on all that kind of stuff. Always constantly catching up. Okay, you don't have multi-packs now, just individual cans, and they're very pricey. What the heck? Got a coffee mug and a can. Let's go. Gotta love the junk. You get free Apple TV. That's nice. Yeah, the only reason why I have any other services is just because I'm able to use other people's logins right now. Or else I'd probably just use YouTube. I know I've said this multiple times, but yeah, usually I'd probably just watch YouTube stuff. Yeah. Or Amazon, since I already have Amazon Prime and everything. Yeah, I know, Gemini, for real. I bet it's super expensive. Yeah, I guess those special ones aren't 99 cents, huh? The special Arizona teas. But I think all the rest of them are usually 99 cents. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're just about to take a really quick break. I need to eat lunch, but we're doing a 12-hour stream. So we'll be ending in 10 hours, a little over 10 hours now. So we got plenty of game time ahead. So we'll be starting with The Witcher 3, and then we'll end the stream with Fallout New Vegas is the plan. So I'm excited. Oh, let's go, Codename. About 5 years of quitting cigarettes, although I do still vape. Nice job, Codename. That's awesome. Progress is progress. Multi-pass instead of multi-pack. The multi-pass system. It really is, Mathilda. What the heck? That's why I don't play like any phone games or anything like that. 23 years, let's go. Still smoking though, I need at least one vice. That's how I feel. My vice is caffeine and chocolate. And my face hates it, but I love it. But I will, yeah, I feel like I'm definitely going to be better with caffeine. And like, as in like Red Bulls and Celsius, like all those kind of caffeine sources. Because I got a Red Bull twice over break. And I don't know, it's just like one of those things where it's like an impulse when I'm at the store and I see, which is why they strategically place it at the checkout. But when I see like a special drink and I'm on vacation or whatever, I'm like, okay, I'm going to treat myself to something I never really get. And so I got a Red Bull twice and I'm like still drinking one of them. And I'm like, I don't even really, like, it just doesn't taste that great anymore. I noticed that with the Celsius too over break. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a Celsius. I just need a little pick me up. Like that is literally my vice, is like caffeine. And even with some of the the Celsius drinks, I was just like, I'm getting the artificial flavor now finally after years of drinking them. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm dwindling off of like those drinks specifically, which is nice. But I do like the V8s. I really like the V8 sparkling one because it gives me that like fizzy flavor of like an energy drink, or the fizzy like texture or whatever. Instead of having like the Red Bull and the Celsius. So I'm still having one every once in a while, but I'm trying to be better about that. So that's gonna be one of my goals for sure this year, is to less with that kind of caffeine and more with like the V8. If I'm gonna have anything in the middle of the day, I should have like the V8 ones instead. Anyway, you haven't had alcohol all year. I haven't had alcohol in like since middle school. Pretty sure since middle school, or maybe like one Christmas, one of my aunts let me take like a little sip of her like green apple martini thing. I vaguely remember that. So probably since I was like, yeah, forever ago. Definitely, I've drank like a teaspoon amount, probably like a shot, half a shot's worth, if that, of alcohol in my life. So yeah, definitely. Good job, everybody. Yeah, better to use the minty tablets instead of inhaling anything. Coffee, fruit juice, and water. Nice. It's too flowery tasting for you. I used to love them so much, but yeah, now I'm getting more of the artificial flavor for some reason. Yeah, Kyle, I know. And then they had that 12 Days of Christmas calendar. Did you end up getting one of those, Kyle? That's it. 2 long drinks. Yeah, I like V8. Me too. I like their fruity energy drinks. Hold strong. Ay, ay, ay. It's always been about the fizz. Same. I just want that little like fizzy like pick me up. Does anybody here have one of those fizzy drink makers? I've been tempted to get one of those. The Soda Stream, I think is what it's called. Instead of like constantly buying, like I do like the LaCroix sunflower flavor, and then the bubbly kind of like sparkling waters. But I know you can like make your own at home. It's really easy. But yeah, I've wanted to look into one of those before. But I was curious if any of you have tried them before. If I'm drinking an energy drink, yeah, if I'm drinking one, it's a Red Bull. I was drinking so many Red Bulls at the PAX East last year, and then I found out that the Twitch Partner Lounge had Red Bulls too on the second day of TwitchCon, so I definitely had a few Red Bulls during that time too. Maybe I'll just save them for special occasions, you know? Yes, definitely make sure to close your eyes, get an eye break. I need to make sure to do that too after not being really on my computer too much. Middle school, I know. You haven't had it since your baptism. 4 months and 2 weeks for me. Let's go, Slap. Go on 9 years. Let's go. The berry coconut. Yes, I like that one too, Red Hope. Especially if I can get it sugar-free, because my face hates sugar, and it also hates B12. For some reason, B12 always like triggers adult acne. You gotta love it. You drank enough for the both of us. You have one, DLR? Do you use it? Do you like it? I haven't had any alcohol since 12/29. Let's go, bud. I'd order by the pallet if I could. For real. Yeah, V8 has like fruity energy drinks that you can get. You can get it with like carbonated kind of water. with it, which I like, or just like regular fruit juice with some like added green tea caffeine. I think it's only like 80 milligrams. So it's not like too much, which is also nice if it's just like an afternoon pick me up, which is why I usually only drink like half of a can of whatever it is. Because I don't want too much caffeine. I just want a little bubbly, a little bubbly. Hey Kohai, you too. How are you? I don't know that Lizzie's story. Okay, I guess more in the summer. Is it pretty easy to use DLR? They're good, but okay, if your go-to is Waterloo. I've never tried the Waterloo brand. There was one that I tried that had fruit juice actually in it, and it didn't make me feel good for some reason, so I didn't get that one anymore. I don't know why. Hey Joe, how are you? You always forget you have it. 12 hours. Yeah, but you need to buy the CO2. I know, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, how is it really saving too much money if you have to buy those CO2 cartridges? I guess it just depends on, I don't know. I'd have to definitely look. You know how I am. I gotta look at the variables. I gotta see the price per ounce and compare a 6-pack of whatever of a sparkling water compared to buying a CO2 container and the whole soda stream as well. Yeah, because you have diabetes. Yeah, definitely got to watch all of that. Yeah, I'm getting on booze, but I use the devil's lettuce for ADHD and chronic pain. It's cheap. You think it's cheaper than buying it by like the packs and stuff? I'm glad you're doing great. Me too. If you just want unflavored or your own flavor, I would definitely want flavored, I think. Something. The one that I like from Bubbly is like called Sunset something, and it's just kind of like a fruity tropical flavor. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if any other grocery stores do that, because I do not have a World Market anywhere that I know of, at least. But I used to love going there. It's definitely a tempting little place. It was fun to look at the international section. Yeah, that's true. If you use it for soda compared to the canned soda. And I don't even drink soda really. The most I drank was during my time off with my parents, because my mom does, you know, have Diet Coke every once in a while. And like when we would go out to eat or something, I would get like maybe a little bit of Mountain Dew or Sprite or something. But I usually don't drink any pop or soda, whatever you want to call it. But I did have more than usual during break for sure. Definitely cheaper. Okay, well maybe I'll look into it. I probably should have looked into getting a soda stream during Black Friday sales, but that's okay. Yes, get some breakfast. I'm gonna get some lunch really quick too. I'm gonna put up words on stream. That way I can eat some lunchy. It feels kind of weird to be coming back and then immediately doing a 12-hour stream. I'm like, okay, I gotta remember what we do normally. Do words. Actually, we'll do a poll really quick. Or Gardic, which is like a Pictionary. 2-minute poll. That's your only advice. A mukbang. I know, I was like mukband. I mean, that's a totally different thing, I guess, huh? Enjoy your dinner, Dr. Death, or making your dinner. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm supposed to have this prediction thing. Does not work anymore. Maybe I should just delete it. Ignore these alerts. Oh gosh, hold on. Oh gosh, what is that?
Thank you for being a friend.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, freaking A. You know what? I might just delete it then. Never mind. I was just trying to get
Happy
the prediction.
New Year, lovely Liz. LizXP love too.
I was just trying to get the prediction thing up. It didn't work. It's fine. Because usually it pops up and we can see, or poll. Oh, that's why. Never mind. That's a Liz error. It's a prediction. That's why it's not showing up. It's a poll, not a prediction. Anyway, potatoes. Lunchtime, enjoy your lunch. Yeah, Kohai, I really just, that's like kind of my big goal for this year, because there was a lot of within the US traveling last year, so I don't really have any plans this year as far as like traveling. So I would really love to do like a really cool international trip somewhere. So that's kind of what the dream trip is. Just kind of saving up towards that, hopefully this year, since I have my passport and I just got it last year for the first time ever. Never had one before, so I would really love to use my passport and go somewhere cool. I don't know where, but I guess that's part of the dream part, because I think, my ideal trip for a first trip ever would probably be like the UK, traveling around there. Because I've never been there. I've never been anywhere internationally except Canada, and that was before I had my passport or needed a passport. I think I was like 15 at the time. And I've never been anywhere else, so I would really love to do something like that. I know I am. I'm still a little rusty. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? What's going on? Okay, Words on Stream sounds good. It's a UK-like. New Zealand I would love as well. Yeah, I would definitely want to travel to a English-speaking or predominantly English-speaking country, just because I want to be as comfortable as possible for my first time, and then as I get more used to international travel, then I would love to go other places for sure. And I know a lot of countries do, have a lot of English translations, or a lot of people already speak English. So I know it wouldn't be that bad, but I would really like to be as comfortable as possible for my first time, and just kind of get used to it. So somewhere predominantly English speaking would be awesome. So that's why I think the UK would be so cool. I've already looked up so many places in London too, and my dad really wants to see the Triumph dealership, and I was trying to influence him to get his passport. I'm like, well, if we're going to do that, we got to get your passport so we can go. And my mom wants to do Alaska. My dad would love to do the UK and see the Triumph, not dealership, the factory where they make the Triumph motorcycles. So yeah, like, come on, you guys got to get your passport so we can do it. But they want to do that in a few years. Like, that's their goal, is traveling to those places. I know the UK is great. I would love to do that. You too, Besky. Thank you so much. What's the insult, comic dog? What is that? Definitely not to really have much of them. I love potatoes as well. Oh my gosh. Boil and mash them, stick them too. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to just get some lunch. We're going for 12 hours, so we still have 10 more hours left, but I'm going to put up Words on Stream. If you would like to participate, all you got to do is type in the words that you think are on the screen using the letters there. Let's see. At least we know it works here. Okay, I did not update everything on here though. I did update my OBS. I have talked about that so many times on stream, and I finally updated. Put this on here. Finally updated OBS, as in just kind of made it nicer looking for myself. So I'm happy about that for sure. I did not update this scene though, because we don't really play the break time games that much. Anyway, I'm just blabbing. Cool beans. Alrighty. I'm a potato! I'm in my true form. Let's do it. Oh, they're made in India. Yeah, he wants to just go to the original museum or manufacturing plant or something like that. Face! I'll be right back, so that way my freaking stomach doesn't growl me off of stream. Boo! I'm gonna use my faster whatever to my advantage. Okay, let me see. Link. If you want less latency and you don't want it to be too delayed, you can click that link if you want. But you have to have two screens up. You gotta be able to still type in chat, I think. But okay, I'll be right back. Okay, with additional facilities in Brazil and also Thailand. That's cool. Yeah, you'd definitely love to go to the England one. I want more latency. I don't know how different it is, but if you want it, there's the link. I'll link it again. I'll be right back. Actually, let me make the potato a little smaller too, because I feel like it's taking up a big old chunk. That way you can see who... Oh gosh. There we go. That way you can see whose name gets the word, and that helps you kind of figure it out. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. Sorry that took way longer than I was expecting. I'm gonna have to contact the vet again. It's like, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. I was just checking out her leg again, and it looks like it's opening up in another area, and I'm so confused. How does it go from one time I'm like little baby Liz, like one day it's perfectly fine, and then the next day it looks so bad. So I just texted the vet. I know, I'm so beyond frustrated right now. Good job, you guys. I'll go ahead and we'll do one more, but I would show you a picture, but it just, they always look so horrible. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what I was thinking was happening. It just didn't look right. And then just now I was checking it. I literally check it nonstop every day, her leg, for constant progress. And yeah, it's just, you can see a crack, as in like you can see inside of her leg. It just should not be cracked where it is. Really ticks me off. So at least this time it lasted longer than the first time, and it doesn't look as bad, Because now it's been, she got her second surgery the 22nd, so it's been, you know, 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. And the first time it was only a week later that it started opening up. But yeah, compared to the pictures I took yesterday, compared to now, nope. So just in a matter of hours, it just, yeah, does not look good. So I'm going to see if I can send them some pictures before having to possibly take her in or something. I don't know, because they are closed on the weekends. So everything is like an emergency visit on the weekends. Luckily I didn't have to do that last time, but yeah. So I'll let you guys know. It's the smell that gets me. Yeah, exactly. I'm eating no pics, right? That's how I feel. I just ate and then I was like, hold on, her leg looks effed up again. Thank you, Codename. Thank you, guys. Yeah, super glue. Yeah, it just looks like just a hot mess. It's only breaking open in one part, but so frustrating. So hi Nomads, hi SK. But we're gonna switch to The Witcher. I'm gonna keep an eye on my phone, and if they don't text me back, because it's one of those text lines where you're not sure if it's still like an open line, and if they like just use it for a one-time use kind of thing. Good job, everybody. Good job. So just going to try to figure it out. But yeah, if they don't text me back, I just said like, hey, I'm not sure if this text line is still open, but I would like to send some pictures of Xena. It looks like it's opened up again. Go hi, thank you.
Subs. A generous person. Subs.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kohai. Thank you for 10 gifted subs to our amazing community. I appreciate you. And SK, I'm doing awesome. How are you? Did you enjoy the new video for Outer Wilds? I know, even if it was on me. Yeah, it's like, I'm surprised it's not covered. I don't know. Gifted sub, let's go. Thank you so much, Kohai. Oh my goodness. Y'all, sorry. Sorry, it's been so crazy. 45% it says. 45%. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as well. If they text me back, because they are open until 6. So hopefully... Horn, thank you so much. Hold on, why are my alerts all the way weird? Hold on. Crap. There we go. Let me replay that. Thank you so much. Really good to sub as well. Hold on. There we go. Did the other one... Was the other one kind of cut off too? I bet it was. Thank you, and it went to Immortal, and Immortal's awesome. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Okay, I'll pause the fishing. Let me get the category change to The Witcher 3. Okay, we should be on The Witcher 3. What day is it, though? I can't remember.